Good afternoon from London. It's a hot, sticky day here in London. We've had a bit of rain this morning. And hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, and also official delegate of the Korean Friendship Association for the UK, and president of the Association for the Study of Songun Politics. Now today in People's Korea, it is the day of Songun, the 62nd anniversary of the start of the Songun revolutionary leadership. It is indeed a great day, as it was on the 25th of August 1960, some 62 years ago, that the great leader Comrade Kim Jong-il started his Songun revolutionary leadership by visiting the Seoul Ru Kyong-su 105th Tank Division of the Korean People's Army, KPA, which was named after the famous anti-Japanese guerrilla commander Ru Kyong-su and was the first Korean People's Army tank unit to enter Seoul. The South Korean Seoul, the capital of the South Korean puppet regime. During his on-the-spot guidance to the Seoul Ru Kyong-su 105th Tank Division of the Korean People's Army, Comrade Kim Jong-il put forward the slogan, "Let us defend with our very lives," the party's Central Committee, headed by respected Comrade Kim Il-sung. End quotation. Comrade Kim Jong-il's visit to this historic unit signified the start of the long road of Songun revolutionary leadership undertaken by him over many decades until the end of his physical life. Basically, Comrade Kim Jong-il guided the revolutionary armed forces of People's Korea to be strong in terms of not only weaponry and technique, but also ideology and morale. It was thanks to the Songun revolutionary leadership that the independence of the DPRK was defended against imperialism, and the independent power based on Juche was built up. When Comrade Kim Jong-il started the Songun revolutionary leadership, the revisionists were compromising with the US imperialists and were trying to force others to capitulate to US imperialism and disarm themselves. The Soviet modern revisionists bent down to the US imperialists and pulled their missiles out of Cuba during the Caribbean crisis. Comrade Kim Jong-il said of this, "The crisis teaches us the serious lesson that the socialist countries should not reveal any weakness in the face of the US imperialist aggressors, but stoutly resist them. The weaker the former appears before the US imperialists, the more outrageous and insolent the latter becomes. The crisis also shows that the socialist countries should not rely on the strength of another country in defending themselves. One should defend one's own country on one's own strength. Foreigners cannot defend it in one's own place. The recent developments indicate that it is a daydream to think that a big country with the latest weapons will ensure the security of brother countries." End of quotation. The Songun revolutionary leadership of Comrade Kim Jong-il, which carried forward the idea and line of Songun that independence is achieved and defended by force of arms, ensured that the DPRK did not rely on others for defence, but instead developed the Juche-based revolutionary armed forces and independent defence industry to the full. The Songun revolutionary leadership fully embodied the concept of self-reliance in defence as stipulated by the Juche Idea. Under the Songun revolutionary leadership, the guidance of the Workers' Party of Korea over the revolutionary armed forces was ensured and further increased. The Korean People's Army became the army of the party and an army of the leader. In revisionist-led socialist countries, the armed forces were detached from the leadership of the party and were depoliticised and de-ideologicised, so in the end they could not defend socialism, and socialism collapsed like a pack of calves. Thanks to the Songun revolutionary leadership, People's Korea upheld socialism and marched along the road of socialism, holding the red flag high when others threw it down. People's Korea became an independent power of Juche under the banner of Songun. Today, the DPRK enjoys both peace and independence. It is the most independent country in the world. It is an oasis of calm in a troubled world. Recently, the DPRK was able to declare victory in the anti-epidemic war after 91 days. Of course, this was due to the superiority of the socialist system and the single-hearted unity, but also due to the selfless work of the medics of the Korean People's Army, who turned out to assist, an example of Songun in action and army-people unity. This is the fruit of the decades-long Songun revolutionary leadership of the great leader, Comrade Kim Jong-il, which is today continued by dear respected Marshal Kim Jong-un. Glory to the Songun revolutionary leadership. Long live Songun, long live Juche, long live People's Korea. And thank you for listening to that video. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel Songun 007, please consider subscribing, and also to the affiliated channel Korean Friendship Association of the UK. You can support our work in a number of ways by coming to our events, both online in real life and in real life, and also by buying our publications, which you can find on our lulu.com author spot, which I will include in the description. And those books include my work in defence of Songun. And lastly, thank everyone again for listening, for their support. We're up to about 1,670 subscribers, which is good, but please keep it coming. And I wish you all a great day, a happy day of Songun. Goodbye.